Your next meeting starts in 10 minutes. You can't remember who you're meeting with, why, or what was said last time. So you open 20 tabs: calendar, email, LinkedIn, Notion, CRM, and you're still walking in cold. Today, we're going to show you a 60-second workflow that turns any upcoming meeting into a one-paragraph brief. Who they are, why this matters, what to say, what to ask. One prompt, no new tools. We're the Cynked team. We help everyday humans and small businesses get real value from AI. The kind that compounds, not the kind that gives you another tab to manage. This is Beyond the Prompt, Episode 6. Here's the trap. Your calendar is full of meetings. Most of them are with people you've met before, maybe weeks ago, maybe months ago, maybe in a chain of 3 emails that never quite concluded. The next one starts in 10 minutes. You should know who they are. You should remember what you talked about last time. You should have an opinion ready. Instead, you're scrambling. You open the calendar invite. You search your inbox for their name. You glance at their LinkedIn. You check the CRM if you have one. 3 minutes are gone and you're still walking in half prepared, hoping they don't open with, "So where did we leave off?" This isn't a memory problem, it's a synthesis problem. You have all the data. You just don't have time to assemble it in the 10 minutes between meetings. AI does. Here's the workflow. 4 steps. Step 1. Grab 3 things: the calendar invite, the most recent email thread, and the attendee's LinkedIn URL. 60 seconds of copy-paste. Step 2. Drop them into your AI tool with one specific prompt. Step 3. You get back a structured brief, 3 sentences of context, 3 talking points, 3 smart questions, and any risks. Step 4. Read it once. Walk in prepared. Total reading time, 60 seconds. Total prep time, 2 minutes. Let's run it. We have a meeting in 10 minutes with Sarah Chen, VP of Product at Acme Co. We're using a tool called BriefBox. Think of it as a meeting cockpit that pulls your calendar, your email, and your LinkedIn data into one place. The next meeting is at the top. Sarah's calendar invite is here. The email thread from last month is attached. Her LinkedIn URL is captured. You don't need a fancy tool for this. A blank doc works. The point is collecting the 3 sources in one place before you paste. Step 2. Paste everything into your AI tool with this prompt. The prompt does 3 things. It tells the AI exactly who you're meeting and what the purpose is. It pastes the last email thread so the AI knows where you left off. And it specifies the exact output format: 3 sentences of context, 3 talking points, 3 questions, 1 risk if relevant. Hit enter. The AI generates the brief in about 30 seconds. It pulls the through line from the email. It surfaces the talking points that matter. It generates questions that show you've done your homework. And it flags one thing to be careful about. In this case, Sarah's company just had layoffs, so we don't lead with hiring talk. That part matters. Here's the brief. 3 sentences at the top. Sarah Chen, VP of Product at Acme Co. We last spoke 6 weeks ago about their pricing page redesign project. She mentioned she was waiting on executive approval. 3 talking points. Acknowledge it's been a while. Reference the specific pricing page conversation, not a generic one. Mention the case study we shipped last week that's relevant. 3 questions. What changed in their roadmap since approval came through? Which stakeholder gave the final yes? What does success look like for their team this quarter? And 1 risk. Don't ask about hiring. They just announced layoffs. Read this once. You'll walk into that meeting with the right context, the right questions, and the right caution in 60 seconds. Here's the full prompt, copy-paste version in the description and in our free guide. 3 things make this work. First, the structured output format. Context, 3 sentences. Talking points, 3 bullets. Questions, 3 bullets. Risks, 1 bullet. Without that structure, AI gives you a paragraph that takes longer to scan than the meeting itself. With it, you get a brief that fits on a phone screen. Second, the question quality instruction. Smart questions to ask that will make them feel heard and surface what they actually want. Without that, AI gives you how's business questions. With it, you get questions that move the meeting forward. Third, the optional risks line. Without it, AI doesn't think to flag landmines. With it, you don't accidentally bring up the wrong topic in the first 30 seconds. Last piece. The first time you run this workflow, it takes 2 minutes. By the 5th time, it takes 90 seconds. By the 20th, it's habit. But the real unlock is automation. If your calendar lives in Google Calendar, connect it to your AI tool with Zapier, Make, or a built-in connector. Trigger the brief automatically 15 minutes before each meeting. The brief lands in your inbox without you asking. You read it on the walk to the conference room. You walk in prepared. The first time that happens, you'll wonder how you ever ran a workday without it. This is workflow 6 of 10 in our free guide, Beyond the Prompt. Link in the description, including the Vietnamese version. If you'd like the next workflow in your feed, subscribe. We publish one of these every Friday, next week, an 80-page report into the part you actually need to read. Talk soon.